I don't know that anything's going to be. I'm just going to record it just in case anything comes up that you guys have questions about, and I can post. I doubt that's the case, but so let me ask you that then. Do you guys have any questions? Anything that you want to about the project, or just what to expect the rest of the semester, or anything?
Yeah, for, like, classes, like, are we still gonna have everything due by Monday at 8 AM?
Yeah, I think so. I'm still kind of finalizing the syllabus. But so here's my goal. My goal is to try to stay as consistent with what you guys would have been doing anyway,
Yeah,
as possible, but without like adding too much more to what you need to do. So because you were already like halfway into that habit of homework will be assigned on a Monday, it'll be due the following Monday before 8. That's my goal, is to kind of still stick with that. Where I think I'm going right now, and a lot of this is just based on what the departments and what the universities say that we have to do. I think what I'm going to do is make your homework, make a completed homework assignment also count as attendance. So like, I know that some teachers are doing like, you have to log, like we're doing now, you have to log into a Zoom for a live lecture at 8 a.m. I'm not doing any of that. Like
yeah.
it's pointless. It's stupid. I can't guarantee that it's just not fair. So I'm just going to, and I don't know if you got a chance to see, but I posted 3 videos. I'm trying to keep them short.
Yeah, they're on YouTube, right?
They're up. Yeah, they're up on YouTube, and they're up. The link is on Blackboard.
Yeah.
So that you guys can just watch it in your own time. And that's the exact lecture that you would have gotten in class anyway. Like nothing has changed there. And then what I think I'm going to do, and again, I'll finalize that sometime today. I'll assign the homework ahead of time. I'll get it out, so it'll be due next Monday. So the 6th, not this coming Monday. I'm going to try to get it up to you guys by this Monday. You'll see what the homework is. Get it done in your own time. It's the exact same homework that we would have had. The only thing is, if there's something that we would have done in class, then that might now just count as homework. So sometimes we did those in-class activities. So obviously we can't do that. And again, I'm not going to require you all to log in because nobody's going to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And that'll just kind of count as homework and attendance. As long as you get it done in the week's time to get it done. I'm going to encourage you to look at the videos. Obviously, I'm keeping track of how many people look at it because I want to make sure that, it's not pointless, but it's not like I'm logging in every day to see whether you actually looked at the video or not. Like, It's like in class. You can fall asleep in class. Like, it's on you. So I'm going to try to make it as laid back as possible. And, we got Brianna here too. And kind of as low key as possible, but still making sure that you guys get the content that you need to get. That's kind of how I'm looking at it.
Okay.
That's my plan.
Sounds good. Also, I had a question for the project. It's a 1 to 2 page like summary of our findings, and then like a 1 to 2 page like it's like the observations we made and just like the notes and stuff we took also. So it should be about like 4 pages.
Yeah, I mean, definitely the summary is 1 to 2 pages. As far as the notes, that's as long as your notes are. So I mean, if you wrote stuff down, you can take a picture of it and attach it that way. That's not, even.
Okay, yeah, I was just trying to make sure because I was probably gonna do that, take a picture of my notes and then.
That works. Yeah,
okay,
the only thing that really has any particular page requirements would be the
summary.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And that, just whatever you had.
Yeah.
Anything else about the project that you guys can think of that you have?
Is it cool I did it on a person instead of like a dog? All right, cool.
Yeah, that works. It's just that for whatever reason, a lot of students just do it on. Yes, any organism that is capable of being conditioned was fair game. So, yeah.
All right, cool.
That works. As far as the requirements, the rest of the semester, so this behaviors and project, this again was everybody in an Essentials of Psych class has to do this. Everybody in the Essentials of Psych class also has to do that research paper. It's up, the details for it are up on Blackboard. I haven't gone into it yet. I think I'm probably going to do another thing like this where I'm probably just recording it and posting it, the details about that. It's really simple. All you need to do is find an article and just like write about that article. It's nothing that it's, it's easy and it's very basic. So that is still going to be a requirement because that's a requirement. As far as SONA, and I don't know, and I haven't checked, so I don't know what you guys, I know that
Yeah,
some,
I just completed it.
oh,
Like
okay.
yeah, it was like it's actually like getting to be like there's not many like surveys you could do. So like I like kind of just checked the other day and saw how much like I could do, and I like was trying to add them up,
Right.
and it was like if you're not a first year student at Rowan, then there's only like about like I think 19 credits you could like fill out, and you need the 18 at this point. So it's like kind of getting close to the end.
Right. Yeah. So, but you were able to kind of bang it out pretty quickly.
Yeah, it took me about like I think it took me like 4 hours just to like finish like I did like 2 of them that took an hour and like
Mhm.
a couple that took 30 minutes. So it wasn't really that bad.
Right. Okay. That's good
I
to
mean,
know.
it's just doing surveys. It wasn't like anything difficult. It's just like time consuming.
Yeah. It's kind of a pain, but once you get it over with. And, as of right now, they are still requiring that. So
Yeah.
I'm worried that students are going to be like, oh, they're going to cancel it and then be screwed. Like that's, as you can tell, I've been a pain about getting on your cases because it's a pain for you guys. And then you have to make it up next semester. And then it's just, so, okay, good. So I would still encourage everybody to just assume that that hasn't changed and get it done.
Yeah.
And if it does, well, okay, it's already done. So who cares?
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's what I did the alternative thing, and it was like there was 2 articles and they were like 3 pages long, and you just had to like write a summary of them, and that was all you had to do, and that got you all the points.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. And I forget, I know there was might have changed as well, but I know that so you reached out to Dr. Martinez then and just gave her a heads up then, Jody?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So there is that, but a lot of times there's a deadline for that because then, they don't want people who've waited until the day before and then
Yeah,
say,
like the last
hey,
minute.
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
the way, can I do it now? So, okay. All right. And yeah, Jody, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And sometimes I think it takes a couple weeks for like certain points to be earned to be like evaluated or something.
Yeah, for them to actually like roll, it's such a pain. It really is. And and I don't think this is fair to be honest with you, but they're really strict about that. Or at least they were last year. I had a couple students who had points pending and they were like 4 points away and their points were pending for like a month, but they hadn't rolled by the end of the
Hmm.
semester and they were still seen as incomplete. I mean, they do it now. I had a couple of you guys who had like 14 points right before the deadline, before the break, and 2 points pending and it didn't count, that's not on you, that's on the researchers. So it's kind of unfair, but
Yeah.
unfortunately that's how they run it. I have no control over that, but
Yeah. Like I have some points pending. I'm just hoping it doesn't like take a month for them to like look at it.
yeah. And I'm thinking, these are extenuating circumstances. So obviously everybody who's running those studies, they're all at home too. So we're all my guess is they'll let things slide, but I just don't want to say that because I don't want people to be like, oh, wait,
Yeah.
it's going to, so let's assume you got to get it done as soon as possible.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's done. I'm just worried about if I get the points or not, but
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll figure it out.
How many points do you have pending?
I don't know, like I think like 8 maybe or something. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Hopefully it'll, definitely take a screenshot of it like today. And then I would check in with Dr. Martinez in like a week and just say
Mhm.
like, hey, just want to let you know, I finished these, blah, 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 blah. Just keep a paper trail of it. And then,
Yeah.
that's,
Okay.
you can document that you got it
That
done
I
like
Yeah,
way
and
ahead of
even that I reached out or something.
yeah, it looks more favorably on you if you do that than just
Just letting it sit there.
that's kind of what I would say. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds good.
All right. Anybody else? Questions, comments, concerns, anything like that?
When is it due, the SONA thing?
Sona, good question. It's on, yeah, and I don't think I have it saved on mine. I don't feel like going on
Is it on the syllabus?
It's no, it's in a separate folder on Blackboard. It just says SONA.
Okay. I
so
can look it up
that
real quick.
folder. Yeah, if you look in that folder, it's usually like 2 weeks before the end of the semester. So probably like April 24th or something like that. Something around there. That's usually when they kind of have it.
Okay.
Deadline is.
Oh yeah, so the deadline to write the written assignment, to like declare that you're gonna do the written assignment, is April 3rd.
Okay, so that's next
And
week.
then yeah, so April 24th is the deadline to submit the written assignment, and then the deadline to get all the 18 points is April 30th.
April 30th,
Yeah, but if you want to write the written assignment, that's due the 24th.
a week before. Okay.
Oh.
All right, April 30th. So you got some time, but as Ryan pointed out, those, the surveys do begin to kind of narrow down their scope of I know that there was one marking period, or well, not marking period, one semester where one of the surveys was only looking for people who were like contacts.
Yeah, that's
wow.
why there was only like 19 credits that I could do. One of them was like a first year Rowan student, and I'm a junior, so I couldn't do that one.
Yeah, unfortunately there are, or if they're looking for guys and you're female.
Yeah, there's a couple guy ones too.
Yeah, so there are, that's why I encourage you guys. So, okay, so we got the deadlines for that. Anything else that you guys just want to check in? Anything like that?
I think for the most part, I'm good.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
We have a final.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the final.
I know. And you still have a second test. So
Yeah.
I'm still, to be honest with you, I'm still trying to figure out what makes the most sense as far as that's concerned. My challenge is if I don't do any more objective measurements, so obviously everybody's got test 1 under their belt, right? But that's the only formal assessment, aside from homework that you've been doing so far in attendance. You'll have the behaviorism project under your belt as well. I'm not sure. I'm thinking that we're probably going to still have test 2, and it'll be a similar format to test 1. It's probably not going to be something where you'll have time to take it. So it's not going to be one of those things like I'm only going to open it for an hour. You're going to have to take it in this time period. I'll probably either post it up on Blackboard or email it to you guys. You take it, fill out the answers, email it back to me or something like that. And I'll give you time to work on it. So it's not going to be like you got to log in at a particular time. That's what I'm thinking about for test 2, because I want at least one other objective measurement under under your belts. The final, I think, is probably going to be more.
You have to take it like at that time and stuff.
The final?
Yeah.
That's a good question. No, I don't think so.
All right.
I don't. I mean, we usually do, and legally we're supposed to do something during that time period. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to do, and don't quote me on it, but it's probably going to be, I'm going to throw out 3 different topics, have you guys write a 1 to 2 page summary of those topics, and then email those to me the time that we would be taking the final exam.
Okay.
Just so I have something, because legally we're supposed to be doing something of instructional design during that final period. That's what I'm looking at. That's probably what I'm going to wind up going with. So I think you're going to have a second test. I don't know when, but and then the final exam is probably just going to be an essay.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do, and again, I'm getting this together now. I'm going to have like what we're doing now. I'm going to try to at least once a week have office hours, and I'm thinking about doing it for you guys. I think I'm doing Mondays at I think I start at noon or something. Maybe it's 11. Just where it's optional, like you can, if you want to do this, you want to check in, you want to call in, there'll be like a wait list. So if you log in at 11 and I'm already meeting with someone, you'll get a little notification that, just to kind of hang out for a while, just like you would if you were actually going in person to a professor for office hours. That way, if anything comes up, you have any questions or whatever, and you want to talk to me in person or like this, that's fine. If not, I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to do the amended syllabus. I'm going to give you my cell phone number. You guys could always FaceTime if you want to do that. If you have access to FaceTime and you want to do that, just give me a heads up first. So I'm not like, I don't like doing something that I don't want you guys to see me doing. Or text me, and obviously email as well. So I'm going to give you a couple different vehicles if you need to contact me or get in touch with me, but I'm thinking about doing those set office hours every week, just to have them. And if I find that nobody's checking in, then I'll probably I might get rid of it, but that's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm looking at right now. All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Anyone else? So we're good?
I think we're good. Yep.
Yeah.
Good. All right, guys. Well, thanks. I really thought I was just going to be sitting here like twiddling my thumbs and waiting by myself for half an hour. I appreciate your dedication to the cause, or your just total lack of boredom and wanting some type of stimulation other than like looking at your parents all day long. So, all right. Well, like I said, in case you need me for anything else, just shoot me an email, or everybody here is in the group me too, right? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So be totally honest with me. Is that too much?
No,
that's a group
I
meeting.
like it.
We're good? Okay. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to, I had a meeting this morning with a bunch of professors at another school, and I was asking them, I'm like, well, how, are you getting a lot of student feedback and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, no, we haven't reached out to students. They've been on spring break. And I'm like, oh, really? Because I've been in contact with like all of my classes.
No, I like the group meet because it's like, I feel like I don't have any contact with my teachers. I feel like I'm a little lost.
Oh,
So I think
okay.
like the group meet was like good.
Okay, that's good to know, because I don't want to be like doing too much and be like, oh my God, she's so annoying. Why is she posting these pictures? Like, this is so stupid.
Yeah, no, I'd rather
I
know
don't
what's
care about her
going on.
dogs, but okay. Well, if it works for you guys, then I'll keep doing it. And, that's kind of how I looked at it. It's just, I don't know. And, I obviously don't lecture wearing my pajama pants and sweatshirt. And, I try to maintain a fourth wall in the classroom and, maintain some level of professionalism, but I'm like, who cares? I mean, if they can kind of see that I have a life, and you'll see sometimes in those videos, I apologize in advance. My daughter was up in her bedroom. If you watch the entire video, and you will hear her playing Fortnite and cursing several times in it. So, you get to see the insanity that goes on behind the polished fake professor in the classroom. So if that works for you guys, then I'll kind of keep up with it. I'll give you heads ups before I post stuff on Blackboard, just so you know to look at, what's up there, and we'll kind of go from there. It's kind of a work in progress. We're like putting together an airplane while we're flying it. So it's challenging, but we'll get through it. It's only a couple more weeks.
It sounds good though.
All right, guys. Well, you take
All right.
care, be safe, and I will be in touch with you soon.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank
See you
you.
then.
Bye.